All right, we've now stepped into the second half of August. Well, actually, we're not quite into that. By tomorrow morning, we'll be into the second half because tomorrow will be the early hours of the 16th of August. And as you know, there's 31 days in the month of August, and we're now on the 15th day. But you take a look at the record highs, and no real big surprise there, upper 90s. 98 set back in 1965, but notice how the record lows more and more as we go through August. We're beginning to see more and more of these upper 30s and stuff, and indicating that yes, indeed, the days are getting shorter and the pattern is changing, and it won't be long before we're talking using the FROST word. 38 set back in 1964. Let's say I got to push the correct button here. We got lots of showers out there right now, and it really hasn't had a hard time warming up. At this point, the airport's only gotten up to about 71. Same with Morgantown and Cambridge. We were 69 in Steubenville, and New Martinsville and the Washington County Airport is not reporting as usual. We push the button again and take it to the wind speeds. Winds are coming in generally out of the north, and at this point, right along the river at about 8 to 10 miles an hour. So it's a bit of a breeze, and it's a cool breeze coming in from the north, as we say. Now, the dew points are kind of high right now. They were rising a little bit on Saturday, kept going up on Sunday, and as you may remember, Saturday we had a high of 85, lots of sunshine, it looked good. Saturday night, as expected, the heaviest rains fell from sundown Saturday to sunrise Sunday. Then we got into Sunday, and yes, it was cooler and cloudier and not as bright, and an occasional shower, but Sunday wasn't too bad either. But all during that period, the weekend, the humidity levels were rising, and now we're looking at, mid-60s. So it's muggy out there. You can feel it, but it's going to drop because the winds are blowing from the north. As soon as these showers move on out, drier, cooler, less humid air will come trickling in from the north. I'm going to push the button here. There we go. You can see the system. The low pressure is right off the coast of New York and up into southern New England. Heaviest rains are affecting eastern New York and New England. We're on the western fringe of all this. You go further west you go, if you get on 70 right now and head west, by the time you get to Zanesville, it brightens up quite a bit. By the time you hit Columbus, it's sunny, and then it's just sunny all the way through Indianapolis, and let me see, where does 70 go? It goes through St. Louis, and then it goes through Kansas City, doesn't it? No, that's 64. I'm not exactly sure where 70 goes. Should look that up. I think it goes through St. Louis. And then it kind of moves up from there. But anyway, you can see the clearing going on here over the Great Lakes. And yeah, we're just on the western fringe, so it's just a matter of time before this rain moves on out. Now, as expected, the heat wave continues down in the central and southern Great Plains. And once again, it's bone dry down there. They did get a few showers. I think it was on Thursday of last week. There was a rain shower reported between Fort Worth and Dallas. And right now, it's another one of those super hot days. Lots of sunshine, sinking motion. Look at that, 101. Right now in Dallas, Texas, 102, but that's not unusual for the desert southwest in Phoenix. The green indicates the high humidity, and you can see it goes up from New York, New England, down through our area, down into the Mississippi Valley. It's not unusual to see it down here from Dallas eastward to Miami and up to Wilmington. Well, we also have some high humidity levels here, but you notice right here over the Great Lakes, the humidity levels have dropped. And we're expecting the humidity level is going to drop here because it's a new air mass is coming into the area. In terms of watches or warnings, there's not much of anything going on. Now, this is interesting. It's 101 right now in Dallas. If we had 101, we'd have all sorts of heat advisories. We'd be jumping up and down about it and telling you how to drink cold water and all this other silly stuff. But here they are, 101 right now in Dallas, and there's no heat advisory. Maybe that's because every day is like 101, so, well, tell me something new. And meanwhile, it looks like the Houston area is about the only spot in the country that's under a heat advisory. And, of course, the desert southwest, they're not under an advisory because it's always super hot there. So, anyway, we move on to our satellite view. You can see this low off the coast here. And the computer models last week were indicating that this thing was going to be a slow mover. And we'll show you a predictor in a second, and we are expecting this thing will pick up in speed and move on out. We're going to watch weak disturbances run off along the U.S.-Canadian border. So you got super hot stuff down here, and you got cooler air up here, and you've got sufficient moisture. So this is where the storms are riding right now, and there's really not too much going on as we speak. All right, here's our predictor. We're looking at 7 p.m. on Monday. And there's the low right off the coast, 7:30 actually. High pressure over Indiana. And watch how this weak bubble of high pressure comes in. There we are. 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. The low is still kind of hanging up over New England, still producing showers in parts of New York, New England, Jersey, southeast Pennsylvania, a little bit of Delaware and Maryland. And then as we get into Wednesday, still looking good around here. High pressure begins to move up the coast. We begin to get a return flow. And then there's a disturbance that's running along the U.S.-Canadian border. And as we get into late Thursday, early Friday, there's a little push that could produce some showers. And we get some nice stuff coming in there. Late Friday, the high should be over there, but, you know, what can you do? And then you get into Saturday, there's another high, and then we got another system kind of developing here. So, you know, you look at it all, it looks like we're going to basically be cooler than average, probably drier than average, even though we do expect to see a few showers Thursday and then again late Sunday and a Monday. And the average high right now is 84, but as we get into the weekend, it'll drop to 83, and then maybe next week drops to 82. So we're basically going to be near or slightly below average. No sign of a 90-degree day. That's fine with me, except my tomato plants would prefer more 90-degree weather. So we're going to start out cloudy on Tuesday, and then we're going to brighten things up. Tuesday afternoon should be delightful. Wednesday, a cool start. That cool should be sitting over there. And cool to Wednesday morning. I got lows in the mid-50s. We warm up to the mid-80s, though. Lots of sunshine and dries out the ground and everything. So yeah, temperatures will rise rather quickly. Then we get this little disturbance that comes through on Thursday. Doesn't do much to the temperatures. I mean, it rises a little bit overnight and cools a little bit during the day. And then at this point, it's looking good for Friday, Saturday, and most of Sunday. Let's see, if I put my hand over there, the whole weekend looks good. If I move my hand then, you say, well, wait a minute, what about those showers there late Sunday? Hey, into every life, a little rain must fall, and that's what we're expecting to see. So, all in all, not bad for the third full week of August.